Okay, so we are just going to pretend that I just said some really enthusiastic, awesome intro. Not my cup of tea. Not good at this kind of stuff, making videos and talking. But did want to kind of do a demo, a walkthrough of this site that I've created, UFC fight prediction. This will be the first weekend, first event that it's live for. So very curious to see how it does. Um, but we'll kind of go through it real quick. So this is the home page. Whenever you go to octagonoracle.ai, this is what you'll see, or a version of this anyway. I'm on the event pass plan. So that's just if you wanted to look at just one event, it's $7.99. And then there's a pro version as well that's normally $19.99. Running a promo right now for $9.99 for the first month, using the promo code Oracle. Okay, so once you have, actually, let me back up. So when you come to the site, you'll have some free analysis that you'll get. So the main event, which for this one is Divshali, I know I butchered that, in Yan, and then at the bottom you'll have the first five prelim fights as well. So then you'll be able to click on those and see the analysis. So we're going to start with this one. So with this, I'm using AI to do all the analysis, and I actually combine four of the main AI systems out there. So Gemini, GPT, Grok, and Claude. So they're all kind of individually doing their analysis, and then I've got it to where it does like an ensemble prediction, kind of taking the analysis from all of them and creating one final analysis. So you can see each of the different analysis here for this fight. And I'm trying to use the latest versions of these AI systems too, just to get the most, the highest quality that we can from these LLMs. So you can see three of the four have Divashali. I'm not, again, I know I'm butchering that name, I'm sure, but yeah. So 88% confidence from Gemini, 72% from GPT, and 68 from Claude. Grok is the only one that went with Yan. And I've kind of noticed, not all the time, but anytime there's a difference of opinion between these, it's almost always Grok is going against it. And then so down here you can see just a little bit of analysis. You can see the overall model confidence 78%, saying decision, so going the full 5 rounds. See the tail of tape, height, reach, age, pretty close on everything there. And then you can see the projected output. So they're saying, 148 strikes for the winner, which is going to be in this kind of tealish blue color, and then red is the loser. So 7 takedowns to 1 is pretty significant in control time. And then you can see the breakdown by round as well. So 10-9, 10-9, all across the board there. And then just kind of some analysis for each round. On top of that, you can click on each individual system here. I'm calling them analysts, so each individual analyst, and get their breakdown of what it thinks. And some of the data is not available depending on the analyst. That's something I'm trying to work on, try and get that more locked down. But for now, anyway, you can at least see their projections as far as like output, and then the confidence as far as who they think is going to win. It's kind of crazy that all the other ones picked Devashali, and then Grok is 82% saying thinks Jan is going to win. And then you can read what they're saying here, and then I think Gemini's the only one that gave us a round by round take on it. So that's that. So you kind of see this on each of these different ones. I think this one was a first round knockout for Abdul Malik. I think that's pretty much across the board. We got 2 decisions and 2 KOs there. And then same thing here. So pretty close in age. Reach is actually 7-inch in the opposite side for Abdul Malik. So I'm interested to see what happens there. I'm very excited for this, just to see what happens. I'm hoping that it's going to be pretty accurate. I'll kind of tweak things as we go to try and make it as accurate as possible. There's also this feature here, which I know I'm giving away some free stuff with the some fights. But it gives you the top 3 that it thinks are going to win based on confidence. So Merab, Pantoja. Pantoja is one of my favorite fighters. I love watching him fight. So I'm high on him tonight, even though I think he's going to have a little bit of a run for his money. But and then Abdul Malik are the top 3 that they're choosing. And so this event simulation here, this just gives you all the results for each of the fights. So you can kind of quickly see who they think is going to win, by what method, and what that kind of confidence is going to be. Oh, and one more thing. So this, I've been running it like 2 times a day, the analysis, just to keep it fresh. So I know it's coming up, so I'll probably run it one more time, maybe the next hour or so, just to, so the analysis is as fresh as possible. See if there's any, new injuries, news, or anything that comes out.